Trash. What just happened? I failed animation skip, and the fight went to hell. And I'm not gonna continue that. Yo, Nintendo, thank you very much for the raid. Sorry, the run kinda died the moment you did that. But I'll do another attempt, it's okay. Thank you for the raid though, I hope you're doing okay. Well, I didn't lie, the pace wasn't nice after, when I said not for long, and that's not what I was hoping I meant. But I guess, that's how it happens sometimes, so whatever, dude. It's all good, Hoppus. Thank you for the good luck as well, Nintendo, if I didn't say that. How everyone's been going? 2 low 150 times today, with a minute lost between both of them, so pretty good. KH1's just being kind of a meanie, but what are you gonna do? I myself have been playing pretty well today, and that's all I really care about. Lost 30 seconds in one run because I stepped on the wrong switch on Oogie, which would have been sub 150 if that didn't happen. And I also got another low 150 that probably would have been sub 150 if I didn't get fireballed by a defender in Olympus Terminal, which almost never happens, so... too bad. Unfortunate events today, but nothing that's gonna keep me down for very long, so what are you gonna do? How am I? I'm very tired. I'm probably not gonna stream very long tonight. Or at least compared to what I normally do. But I figured since I wasn't here yesterday, I'll put something out today, but I don't know how long I'll be on for at this point. I think if I get a run to hook ship and it misses, I'll probably be done for the night. Until that happens, I might just kind of try a few more runs though. Wow, that could not have been a worse combo if I tried. Which is too bad, because if I just didn't knock that one dude away, that would have been pretty nice. This is still a good save point time. But it could have been like an insanely good save point time, if that didn't happen. Shadows interrupted my potential best segment, dude. I'm mad. Hello again, Wayward. Thank you, seriously, Surly. Fuck. Goddamn mushrooms. Taking too long to start the cutscene and shit. Keep being awesome? I'll try. See you later, Hoppus. Thank you for the good luck, and thank you for the good sleep. I have a feeling I will, and I have a feeling streams are going to be a lot more energetic starting tomorrow. Probably starting earlier and on a better time for once. So I look forward to that. Hello? Please swing the sword, Sora. I'd appreciate that. You got a nice coffee grinder? Nice. I don't, because I don't like coffee. How much coffee have I tried? Enough to know I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was something I tried to enjoy when I was a teen, and I just couldn't really find myself liking it wherever I got it from or whenever it was made for me or whatever the fuck. Because my parents live on that shit. And, no. Just, not a fan. Yeah, I hear a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but some experiencing that like senioritis or other stuff as of late, and I was like, damn, that takes me back a little bit. Happy to hear that people are finally getting out of their current semester and or even just graduating. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Why the fuck are you graduating? I can't believe this. Had a final today and gave no fucks. Well, hopefully you didn't give any fucks, literally, during it. That would be kind of awkward. Unless it required that, in which case, what the fuck are you, what kind of fucking exam are you taking? But I won't think about it too much. Yeah, dude, sex ed is my favorite college course, not gonna lie. It's true, I didn't consider that. Nice potion drop, you dingus. I don't want that shit. Get out of my cleavage. Potions are for dumb people. Or people who play Proud Mode. I'm not playing Proud right now. I really shouldn't be laughing at this, but I love, I love Febreze. I love that you had to specify human sexuality. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it did. My brain doesn't have good thoughts sometimes. That's what Wayward calls it? I mean, fair enough. I hope that's the class you're taking. I don't do anything else. I sat through an extra input I didn't have to. Are you guys sad we don't have shoot to the music anymore? Because I'm gunless now. I can't shoot the gun if I tried. You've forgotten how to be social, it's okay. Twitch is right here. There will be no rhythm minigames during gummies in the early part, because I can't rhythm. That shit's for melody of memory only now. Or until I play something that is in beginner mode, where I'll probably want the gun, but we'll see. I wonder if standard mode gummies aren't too bad that you can skip the gun, but you definitely do not want to skip the gun on prone. That is a bad idea.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because...
When's Melody of Memory speedrun? I'll do a plat run sometime later this year, hopefully. I don't know exactly when yet, though. Play a mom track while doing the gummies. If I was doing KH2 gummies, maybe. KH1, probably not. You have 99 cards left. God bless you for actually sticking it with the grind. Shut up, Queen. No one cares. Why slower combos on Krang Tower? Because that fight is weird. And while the Krangs are moving from your initial combos, they don't actually take hits if you do combos too quickly. Until they break, and then it takes hits like normal, but the Krangs have like a very special property where they can't be damaged again until they stop moving, so it's kind of stupid. Krang Tower actually has no HP in that fight, it's all hit-based, and you have to be very particular with it. Only 100 hours. Only a little over 100 hours. Wow, that's baby numbers. I don't know, I feel like I've seen people just go, like, wacky with their combos during Krang Tower, but I've had more success just kind of like timing the hits so they kind of line up better, but shrug. That's how I've always done it. Ooh, wow. I cannot believe I didn't drop those combos there. My party members pushed me to the side and I had to like attack him from the front. That was really awkward, but I'm glad it worked. Square having an achievement where you have to play the game way longer than you should have to get everything? Huh. That's weird. What does that make me think of?
クレイトンさん。氷つけ氷つけ氷つけ。いやいけいけ燃えろ。
You tried, Goofy, and I appreciate that. Not well enough, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Wow. Holy heck. That was fast. It was very fast. I wish Power Wilds 1 and 2 weren't so slow now. I could best this if last room is like amazing, and that's with the crappy first 2 rooms there, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I should have just done a blizzard. What am I doing, dude? Oh, I threw that vest so hard. If I did a blizzard instead of a fire, that would have been a few seconds better. Unfortunately. Still very good Power Wilds, though. I just wish I did a few things differently and would have gotten a really sick segment there, so. Are you joking, dude? Okay. I was gonna say, if this motherfucker gets away because I clanked, of all things, like, how? Actually, how? Let's try not to fail animation skip this time, because that's not good. Yo, Inner Kaioken, thank you very much for the sub, dude. Sorry if I botched that. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. I appreciate that greatly. Oh my god. Psyching myself out too much, just focus, please. I have such a hard time retaining, well, my retention, I guess. Around this part of early game, just because I hate deep jungle and I want to get out of here. So my mind kind of drifts away a little bit, and I make like very silly, tiny mistakes here and there. Weird, but okay. Okay, decent deep jungle, but could have been better. Pronounced it perfectly? Wow. Not really known for my my pronunciation, so that's cool. I'll read that the rest of that in just a minute, my dude. Hold on. Nice. Ooh. You take those. Brought a new awareness to my favorite game, and your drive to complete things with such devotion gets me to continue working on what I do. Thank you. That's very kind words, and I'm glad to help you out in any way I can. So thank you very much again for the sub, and I appreciate that. It's messages like that that give me a lot of motivation to stream, so thank you kindly. I think this is my best run out of Deep Jungle. Yeah, okay. Not that that's really saying that much, because I haven't done too many attempts of beginner 80% yet on PC, but still, pretty good. I'm imagining that a 25 waterfall cavern is probably doable, with everything being very good. Like, Power Wilds could have been a few seconds better, Sabor could have been a few seconds better, Clayton 1 could have been a second or two better, stuff like that. And probably Crank Tower could have been better too. Yeah, 25 Waterfall Cavern probably is the ideal time for early game then. So these little milestones I like to keep track of, or just like general stuff I like to keep track of. Just so I can kind of gauge how good the run is up to a certain point. Yo, Interkai Oaken, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Big Sid 119. And as for Sid, welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. Thank you very much, my dude. Very kind of you. I suppose I don't really need to keep track of those milestones, though, because best split times kind of tell you that anyway. Like, even if this run doesn't make it by the end, it's still going to record that my 2609 Waterfall Cavern is my best split up to that point, so. Once I've done considerably more runs of this category, it'll make more sense, or like it'll mean more, I suppose. But in the early stages, I'm just kind of like, eh. Because I don't have too much of a sample space to really go off of yet. I feel like a part of me obsesses about stuff like that too much. But it's more so I can be aware of the actual quality of a run after a certain length of time as well. Because it's happened many times where I think a pace that I'm currently on wouldn't have been very realistic, and before I know it, it actually starts happening, so... Good to know. Like, in theory it's doable, but actually executing a run up to that point and having it be, like, pretty solid enough to actually get a time of that quality, sometimes I'm like, I don't think that's actually the case. And then it happens, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yo, Soup, what's up, dude? I could take that turn a little bit tighter. Like maybe hold slightly down right instead of right all the way. You get to chill tonight? That's nice. Bing chillin'. Favorite activity? Universally. I don't know, man. Counterproductive days aren't necessarily a bad thing, unless you really need to get shit done, but I don't know, man. I've certainly had my fair share of those in recent history. Are you an expert on Bing chillin' on days off? Depends on what kind of Bing chillin' we're having. Some days, yes. Some days, I'm confused. Unfortunate, my dude. Sorry that happened.
Gora.
Maybe? Cool. I was gonna say I think that's the best segment, but I couldn't tell until it actually went through, so we took that. Hello, game. Yeah, by 0.6 seconds, which I guess is kind of a lot for beginner mode, but it's not as thick as some other best segments could be. I can still best segment hook by probably like 5 if I have the ideal split there. Same with Behemoth. Yes. Whoa. Oh, that's right. Fucking... I blanked on what that menu was. I was like, something doesn't seem right here. Oh, I didn't put on Jungle King. Rip. It's that hesitation that cost him his life. Why can you push a dude when he's under the sand? It makes like no sense, dude. No sense. But yeah, ideally 3 stars for speed, 1 star for weight. Means you're cruising. I'm not actually sure exactly how our speed measures up in the any % run specifically, but yeah. Funnily enough, I think the game it's been the longest since I've actually played it, like out of all the games, is probably KH2. I think the last time I unironically played 2 was like a 1.5 years ago. Yeah. How come your time stops in loading screens? Because the PC version has a loadless auto splitter for runs of this category. So, what's it called? It's a fair comparison for everyone who runs this version at the end. If you're playing on PC, the time method that's preferred is loadless. If you're playing on console, then you go by real time. It's kind of slow. Oh my god, really? Oh, I didn't make it. I don't think I made it. I'm pretty sure I didn't make it. I'm upset, and I want to cry. Motherfucker, stupid pot. Angry man. This game sucks. You know, a part of me was gonna be like, I'm just gonna jump over, but no, I'll just dodge. Oh, I guess I won't dodge because I'm just gonna run into his like neck cavity for like 2 seconds here before making it over there. It's fun. Oh man, that's rough. The Sagraba was okay until that happened. Now it's kind of mediocre. Yeah, last time I played 2 was for a back-to-back Platinum Trophy run of 1 and 2 for my birthday in 2020. I have not played KH2 on stream since then. I don't think I've played KH2 period since then, unless I did like one quick thing. I don't actually know. That's okay, I'll do KH2 stuff again in the future, but not right now. Oh, you're right. I did do one more run. Well, point is, I haven't played that since October. No, I don't like playing Rando that much, to be honest. Not even KH1 Rando. I like watching it, and I think it's very cool and it's very fun. It's just not for me. But no, Rando doesn't interest me very much. No, the split goes through automatically when a boss dies. Or just like some criteria is filled for the thing during the segment. Like I didn't hit my split, my keyboard for that. It automatically split for me. PC version's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about stuff that's normally a problem for RTA stuff, so you can solely focus on the enemy and not have to scramble and like fucking flip your desk over to try to slam the split key when a fight's over, so. Nice thing about PC. Yeah, I very much prefer speedruns of the KH games instead of Rando to do myself though. Nothing wrong with it, just not my cup of tea. Would have been a 42 Agrabah if I just jumped over Pot Idiot Man, but it happens. A big part of me is, at the very least, I don't really like competitive Rando that much. Like, maybe as a Rando to just mess around with and have fun, sure. But I don't like competitive Rando in the sense of actually being competitive. I kind of associate that with speedrunning. And I look at Rando as a way to kind of get away from speedruns if I ever choose to do that. And I just don't want to have that mentality of, like, I need to get through the thing as quickly as possible, because it just kind of ruins the experience of it for me. That's just my mindset. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, and that's fine. So competitive Rando, not for me. But kudos to the people who do, because that shit's pretty intense. I just know I understand Rando is a lot more, like, I don't want to say accessible, but it's like it's easier to get into compared to speedruns, just because it's like more open to people, I guess. This has been a discussion that's been had many times though, so I'm not going to really go into detail, but the TLDR is I very much get the appeal. It's just not my cup of tea, but I have nothing against people who prefer it over runs specifically. But it's like the moment that you associate trying to beat a Rando as fast as possible, I just kind of feel like a part of it loses some of the novelty aspect in a way. I don't know. It's just very hard for me to bridge speedrunning plus Rando in the same thing. I mean, I get the whole general timer going, because I still did that for my KH1 Randos, just because I know that seems pretty traditional to see how long a seed takes you, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not really one to just sit down and try to grind seeds to like finish it as quickly as possible or anything like that. It's just not what I really care to do for it. Yes, Auto Splitter is free to download. It's available on Detonator's KH1FM or KHPC tools on GitHub or something like that. Now, did I ever tell you guys how fun it is just to stare at the timer during loading zones so I know exactly when I can pause the game and skip the cutscene without pausing the game itself? That's one of the nicest things about it, is you don't have to guess when to skip the cutscene. As soon as you see that number start ticking away, that means you can do it. It's a nice advantage for PC players. That way you don't have to risk, like, you know, okay, now, like, instinctively you have the time to skip it. Instead you have, like, a definitive way of knowing exactly when to do it. How can you play KH with PC? Make an Epic Games account and buy the game on it. It's on sale right now? Cool. Three was on sale, I think, when it came out. Because of, like, or if it wasn't on sale, you got, like a bonus for getting the game when it was brand new or some shit. I don't remember. Ah, fuck. Butts. What is this menu? That was so stupid. I don't know the full ins and outs. If Den was here, he could very much explain exactly what's going on. But myself, I'm just kind of this clueless, dumb idiot who just goes fast. I don't know how it works. I just know you put the thing in the right spot and it works. I don't know specifically how it works, but it does. Well, if I didn't fuss with that menu so much, that would have actually been a pretty good split. I don't think there is a general KH3 on Epic Games. I think it just comes with Remind. Like, that's the nice thing about the PC version, is you don't have to buy the two things separate. It all comes together as one whole game. Which I appreciate, because that'd be kind of lame if you had to buy it separate from actual KH3. I would say same, Zoin, except I did level 1 data org like 2 months ago, so I can't actually relate. It's a pretty fun time though, not gonna lie. Playing 3 once in a while is, it hits the right spots. Jesus, that was some crappy movement, my dude. I couldn't even get up the stairs. Yo, Pistol P, what's up, dude? On the plane back home. I hope you enjoyed your time in Vegas, my guy. It was great. That's cool. Maybe I'll see what Vegas is like at some point. And if you're older than 21. Well, at least we have one of those things checked off the list. I know casinos are kind of bullshit, but I like to just go there and be like, fuck it, I don't care, man. I'm gonna lose my money, I'm gonna lose it my way. Or maybe get very lucky and just kind of bail out before it gets to that point, but we'll see. I just kind of want to get an idea of what the actual experience is like as well, just one time. Even if I never come back. 7, 2, 3. Not that great, but okay. I am overdue for a hook ship miss, to be fair. I think the last 4 or 5 runs that have been decent that made it halfway have all gotten hook ship. I'm probably gonna miss it one of these attempts, statistically. It's actually a bit scary that I haven't missed the ship yet, because I kind of expected to the last like 2 or 3 runs that got there. What do you get from that chest? A jack-o'-lantern, which is a key item in order to progress to the next part of the game. It's a key item. Also, distinct lack of black fungus in this room, last few runs too. It's kind of weird how that works. Oof, fuck, okay. Thought I just fell right there. Hello, Sephi. Please? Oh my god. I should have segmented that, I'm kind of upset. I couldn't hit him for like 2 seconds with my attacks, that was so bad. It's okay, I'll miss hook ship for you guys, so you don't have to lose points. Yo, Huey, thank you for the 500 biddies. Take these bits, you beautiful bastard. I appreciate that. Thanks, you beautiful bastard. Back at ya. If I miss the ship, it won't be a big deal, because, I mean, this run's been good, but, I mean, could be better. I've really yet to have a run in this category at this point, where I'm just like, man, this run is really fucking good. So, I mean, missing hook ship wouldn't really hurt me that much. It would be disappointing to have a run cut short because of that. But I've yet to be on, like, an insanely good run, in my opinion. That was a best? Really? That fight did not feel that fast, to be honest, but okay. That's like, I feel like I could still save like a couple of seconds on my best segment there. What the fuck? This run is solid. Not amazing, but pretty solid. Let's see how Hook treats me. Pretty sure this is my best run prior to hook ship for beginner mode so far, by like a second or two. Let me check. Yeah. So I mean, at the very least, I'm happy I'm getting reasonably far into runs on pretty decent pace consistently, so whatever happens, happens, man. Thank you. Look, you have been very unusually nice to me in recent history. I think that's like 6 hook ships in a row. I lost, Pog. Yo, Hibletran, thank you for the good luck. Ooh, I almost didn't make that.
すると何か? どうしたリンク?
Flanking is the worst thing in the fucking world when that happens, dude. I hate that shit. No fast fade. Yo, Saiyans, what up, dude? I know that reference. Yeah, Namtastic, thank you very much for the sub, dude. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. I appreciate that.
これに力を勇気を
My lagging outer is browser on fire? I don't know. Yeah, Pistol Pete, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Saiyans. And as for Saiyans, welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. And thank you, Namtastic, for the 100 bits as well. Thank you, guys. I mean, was Mistmaster 1? Is that not my name anymore? Did I get a name change? Well, actually I did, but... it's not important. So this is fun time save on this split potentially. Because like a smart person, I did all worlds muscle memory and activated the Green Trinity on accident. So let's try not to do that this time. Hype train, please. If enough people put stuff towards it, then yes, but... I think it needs enough from multiple people in order to initiate. Ooh, bad movement. I shouldn't have to grab that ledge if I light at the right time. Playing Wi-Fi sucks? Yeah, I imagine so. I can't even use Wi-Fi on the planes I usually go on. What the heck? Please, dude. You're killing me. be in there, but at least it didn't break apart, but not the ideal pattern you want to see in that fight. This run is pretty good at this stage. Never mind, it sucks, I grabbed the ledge there. I'd say an excellent run would get a 105 oppo, but low to mid 106 is pretty good. This is my best run by quite a bit, yeah, about 12 seconds. Be pretty hard to do that because you can just look at the detail timer, or the timer in general, to tell you when you can skip the cutscene. So I'd really have to not be paying attention for that to ever slip through. You sub to get your lost bets back. I respect the honesty. Hopefully that works out for you. I appreciate the support though, either way. So, thank you for that. You smell good. Work's just about finished for the day? Cool. I'm on my last run of the night because I don't have enough energy to do another attempt after this, so we'll see what happens. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit out of it already, but since this run's good, I need to keep going, at least for a little bit longer. I'm definitely done after this attempt, though. If you get 1 to 4940, are you joined first, or do they look at the milliseconds? There's only been one time, I think, in history of... Well, that's probably not true, but I think there's only one real case I can remember this happening between Riz and Liquid. When they had a beginner record on 2FM, and they shared it. And even if I think one had better milliseconds than the other, but they both agreed to just have it as a shared record, so I imagine the same thing would be with this. Regardless of if the milliseconds are better or worse from both people's timers, I think it's just a joint first place. As the leaderboards don't count down past seconds, I'm very much willing to accept it being a tied record to the second, and that's fine. That's what I mean, like, this game isn't optimized to the point where the milliseconds really matter. Like, the seconds, yes. The milliseconds, no. So I very much would vouch for, if I got a 1:49:40, it's a tied record with violin. Thank you, Angel, for the good luck. How am I doing? I'm okay. But you can have any 3 toppings, Egg. Or whatever fucking place does that. Be right back. Missed Daddy out to PB? I don't know. I was on a run about this good, and then End of the World ate my fucking asshole out. And I didn't like it very much, so, yeah. Run is in good shape, but, so long as End of the World exists, nothing is guaranteed. Is, kind of the rules of KH1, so. I'll eat your ass this run so they don't have to. Thank you? I don't know, should I be thanking you for that? We'll talk about it later. Hello, Rack, what's up, dude? But yeah, I was on a run that was like -20 after Behemoth, and then Defender thought it'd be a haha tee-hee. I'm gonna fireball your face, and that almost never connects with you, except on a run of this magnitude, so I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. I've had very good success using that particular method, so I've just never really bothered doing anything else. It's one of those, like, unless there is like a definitive faster way of doing it, in which case I haven't timed it. But that kind of seems like a case of if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of thing. So I'm just like, I'm chilling, dude. This movement works for me. Not gonna give any fucks. Until it bites me in the ass, then maybe I will. What did Al Capone do? I missed it. I hate people who type? Yeah, fuck those people who type. This guy knows what's up. No, that Mega Elixir came right to me. I didn't even have to move. That was cool. Greater than 3? Wow. This is a new era. This is where we're talking about KH1. Friend's KH2 run is coming along. That's nice. He's on a better KH2 run than me right now. Or she, I don't know. Reaction speeds are improving, so boss fights are better. Yeah, that's good. Generally, a lot of early game fights really aren't too challenging unless you're playing on hard mode. And then by the time it gets to like mid to late game stuff, they kind of have an expectation that you've gotten better, so that's cool. Um, 148 this run, very unlikely. I would be shocked because, I don't have very much leeway for how much run is left to get that. If I was like another 10 to 20 seconds ahead, maybe there's a chance, but I don't think this run is quite good enough to warrant a 148 at this point. Low 149 maybe, but I should shut up and just play the game. I'm not gonna be able to skip the thingy. No. Not quite enough damage from the party there. You do not need high jump. You could skip Monstro and do Atlantica and get Mermaid Kick instead. But you need one of those two shared abilities to beat the game. You can't skip both of them. Hello? What the? I went behind the portal? Since when is that a thing? camera's weird! I don't like weird camera. I'm scared, mommy. Help. My lost bets are 100% back. Let's go, my dude. Huh. Crappy movement, and also not the ideal fight. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure Zetris jump doesn't work, even if you don't have high jump. I think high jump's a requirement to make that. Yeah. Eyes emoji. Got bonkless though. Means PB is guaranteed. Zetris jump is when you dodge roll up one of the bones on the side of the entrance to the chambers. And then from that little small space, you can actually use a high jump and maneuver up to the platform that takes you to Parasite Cage 2. It's a little bit funky. Not doable on 60 FPS and above. It's a 30 FPS trick only. Hello, Killer Rubber Ducky. At the very least, I've been happy with my consistency in runs as of late. Like, beginner mode feels a lot less frustrating in the sense of, game doesn't usually fuck you over too much unless, you're bad. Only real case I think that happens is, End of the World, but besides End of the World, I don't really have much to complain about in terms of RNG. And I guess the occasional hook shift, but I've been very lucky with that in recent times, so not much to say. This run's good. Could be better. I would say this run would be really good if it was like minus 45. But minus 25 is quite good at this point. Pace right now means nothing, because End of the World could easily take this away from me in just a handful of segments. All it takes is one really bad split to lose your entire run, so... I have to play this like I'm on a whatever pace, and just kind of play the game like I would normally. It's funny because I was on a pace almost exactly like this last run, and that's what happened. So I'm not really that gung-ho right now. I mean, people are allowed to be attached. I just have to remind myself that until I get past Invisible Core on good pace, I can't really celebrate. After Invis Core, you should be in the clear, but up until that fight, it's very hectic, so... If I'm like 5 to 10 ahead after Invis Core, then cool, but... If I get past Invis Core and I'm like 1 or 2 seconds ahead, I don't feel safe, because Ansem 4 can swing one way or the other as far as damage is being dealt from everyone, so... We'll see what happens. I usually don't celebrate until I finish the run anyway. Especially playing on the higher difficulties, because stuff can go wrong until the very last second in this, so... We can celebrate when we get to Ansem 5, yes. Do I have a goal time? I'd like to get 148, and then beyond that, I don't know, to be honest. I think mid 148 is what I'm gonna end up shooting for. I don't think 147 is very realistic at this moment in time, but a mid 148 I think could be doable. Maybe 147 is doable, I don't know yet, but goddamn, that run would be fucking insane. 148 would already be insane. I guess insane by missed standards. Hello, GG Van. What's up, dude? No fast blue? That's okay. Just got home from work, big chillin'. Nice, dude. Unfortunate. Oh, this elevator fight blows balls. Ouch. Well, there goes a lot of potential time. It's too bad. If I don't lose time, that would be surprising. I'm probably losing 5 to 10 at least on the back of that. That was extremely gross. Yeah, ours goes through a few desperation moves. It also goes through the shield of defenders and stuff like that. It's kind of like a Hail Mary thing to kind of compensate for shit going wrong, just to kind of get through it in the least damaging way possible, but it sucks. What do I think of the preview of 4? Cool. That's pretty much all I have to say. It shouldn't be a big deal because Goofy has MP gift by this point in time, so if you actually do fuck up Dumbo, he'll give you MP. In that specific case, anyway, and I also think Beast procs a Ether Throw on top of that. That being said, I'm not even thinking about failing Dumbo Skip. Like, that's not even going through my mind, so... Technically, it doesn't matter. As long as I have 3 MP before, thing I need, then that's fine with me. Yeah, this one's gonna suck. I can mitigate this by having a really good Behemoth, but it's gonna suck either way. Well, the good news is I had a very good Behemoth. So that elevator fight was not great, but Behemoth made up for it, so that's okay. I'm amazed I saved time despite that shit. My best segment could be so much better for that. Holy fuck, dude. Ridiculous. I thought it was 41 for beginner mode.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene is an unskippable cutscene that he cannot skip because it is unskippable.
I distinctly remember reading out that part where I had like 41 records achieved in beginner 80%. 42 after this run. I don't know. I literally lost a run on pretty much this exact same pace about 2.5 hours ago, because End of the World sucks. So I'm not very confident. I'm just gonna play the game and hope End of the World doesn't punish me too much. This run might not even be sub 150 if End of the World wants to fuck with me, so I can't get too attached. Is a speedrunner just a professional impatient person? I would say they're a professional patient person, not impatient, because speedrunners probably have a lot more patience than average people you come across in your daily life, so you're close, but not quite. Thank you, man with the fork, for the good luck. Alright, well, let's see how the shittiest part of the run fares. You know, man, if this run ended after Behemoth, this category would be pretty cool. But unfortunately, we have to add this last world into it, and it kind of makes it not so great. I'm just happy that I don't have to deal with the debacle that is other categories, though, as far as other stuff that doesn't go your way. Because beginner 80%, for the most part, is very consistent in like 80% of it, so take what you can get. That's unironically one of the scariest parts of this entire fucking world is the very first Invisibles, and it's just... I was pretty, like, stone-faced during that, but on the inside I'm like, whew. I'm glad that's over with, because that's genuinely a trouble spot for me, and I get scared every time I do that fight. I hate it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That was a little scary. Eek. I almost had to deal with the 4th Angel Star. That would have been bad. Okay, last run I lost like 40 seconds here because the defender hit me with a fireball from just barely being close enough while I charged up Simba, so I hope that doesn't happen again, because that would be sad. Okay, I see he's charging up instead of walking towards me. This should be fine. Do I time the fires? No, I just count them and then press L2 in the middle of the spam. Generally. I've had a defender drop its shield during a platinum trophy run once. That was pretty exciting. In that exact area. Fuck. Oh well, it happens. A little clunky at the end, but that's okay. That last invisible gave me a little bit of hell, because it had more HP than the others, but it wasn't too bad. Holy fucking gales, dude, Jesus. Like 4 gale drops from that. I mean, people can say hi YouTube, just don't be disappointed if this run doesn't end up making it to YouTube. Is my only rule with that. Because nothing's guaranteed yet. This and this. This for that, and that for this. Okay. Hey man, just as a disclaimer, it's not my fault if you get sad if this run dies at the very end. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm still not thinking about anything. I'm just playing the game in hope that the game ends okay. And some 2DM would fuck me pretty bad. Not doing artillery right would fuck me pretty bad. And invisible DM would fuck me pretty bad. There's still plenty of fucking to happen. It's not over till it's over, man. Yo, Zero Cooler, thank you. I don't like this starting position very much. Get in that corner, you idiot. There we go. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, dude? I need like something to happen so I don't lose my fucking mind right now. Please. I don't fucking care. Just hit me with like a mediocre time loss. So I can like fucking calm down. Asshole. Yeah, that opening was pretty bad, not gonna lie. Not where I want to be. Oh, you bitch. Ooh, dear. That was bad. I'm gonna lose time here for sure. Pretty awful. I'm not gonna go for the cutscene skip. I need MP. That dancing really sucked ass. God damn. Nice fucking fire, you idiot. I'm supposed to do that swing to get into fire, and I didn't even do that. That was dumb as fuck. Not a big deal.
壁をたた行くよグーフィーよした行けどうだ
You pushed him, you idiot. Why would you do this? I'm mad. It's still the endless. Okay. Wow, that was very lucky that I didn't get the there then. That's fine, sure. Wow, RNG smiled on me in that fucking fight. Holy shit. It's too bad that killed 148, but that's fine, man. Whatever. Well, it's not over yet. My game could crash in the next, like, few moments. Don't say anything yet. Ow. I'm gonna be safe, I don't care. Can't be a 48, may as well just go for it. Number 42, 12 out of 12 on PC. Let's go. I did it. Nice run, man. Very nice run. Holy shit. Thank you all for the GGs and everything. My goodness. Not actually that scared, but I mean, you know. That's me. That's me trying to drink some water. Man, I was shaken during that World of Chaos, man. I cannot believe this. I was not expecting a time this good from that run, to be honest. That's kind of crazy.